Good morning, and thank you all so much for being here. One of the things I have always enjoyed talking to friends and those whom I don't know is how happy my wife and I, Millicent and I, are to be here. And as you have already heard, I'm even happier, we are even happier to be here now at a time like this. Let me try not to repeat what Helen and David have said. I agree with everything they have said, but you don't need to hear it again. So perhaps I could give you a little bit different perspective. Millicent and I moved here in 2013. The timing of the move came sooner than we thought, and it came because the kind of unit we wanted, which was a single family home, was available. There only are 8 here, and it had been totally renovated. We walked through it with our daughters, and our daughters looked at each other and then said to us, "Mom and Dad, isn't this exactly what you want?" So we moved, and it certainly was the right move, and it's been a wonderful 6 years. There's nowhere we would rather be. We had lived in our home in Madison for 58 years, and if we were still there, we'd have all the same problems of home ownership. Maintenance, but at a time like this, we would have had to go food shopping. Millicent would have been still cooking. She's happy that she has not cooked a meal since October of 2013. And the home maintenance definitely would have been more of an issue in a COVID time period. How do you get repair people to come? But living here, we had the experience 6 or 8 weeks ago. Our garbage disposal broke down. What do? We call plant ops. And the same day, Kevin comes to have a look at it. Quickly determines that the garbage disposal is kaput, gone, needs to be replaced. It's replaced the next day. We had a heating problem. Heat wouldn't turn off. It received immediate attention. And to the extent that somebody from Plant Ops stopped by at 8:30 at night to find out if the problem had been fixed. It doesn't get better than that. And just on Monday morning, I had a medical issue. I called the medical center, and Jane, one of the nurses there, said, "Dr. Berry can see you at 10:15. Again, it doesn't get better than that. If we were living in Madison, I wouldn't have seen a doctor the same day. And the nice thing is that this experience of ours is not unusual. A few words as to how we, Millicent and I, have coped with the COVID-19 situation. Everybody copes with it differently, but here's just a thumbnail for the two of us. Millicent, who is more of an introvert than I am, loves genealogy. She's virtually a professional, and she is just as happy as a clam to be able to be downstairs doing her genealogy. Not a huge change for her from what she does normally. I, on the other hand, have always loved being able to go over to the bistro, schmooze with people, get our food, take our food home. But fortunately, I have, for better or for worse, the stock market. Is this working? I have the stock market, and I have a couple of investment groups that I belong to. We have Zoom meetings. David mentioned Studio 593, our broadcasting service. It has been wonderful. Religious services, concerts, musical programs, movies, and our personal favorite, Jenny Yu, one of the residents, has been leading Tai Chi for 8 years as a volunteer, and she leads us in Tai Chi on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. It has been wonderful. Food has been mentioned. It certainly is a big item here. It's my understanding that at Lantern Hill, at Kendall in New Hampshire, where one of our friends lives, and at a very nice CCRC in Carmel, California, where other friends live, they don't have anything like the bistro where they can get their own food. Their food is delivered to them, and they don't have the choice that we do. One thing I have been able to do, David mentioned eloquently the importance of the staff. I'd like to second that. One of the things that has occupied me is preparing for this year's Staff Appreciation Fund solicitation. This will be the 3rd year that I have worked on it, and I can only say I think so highly and am so appreciative of our staff that I asked for the privilege of doing it another time. They are superb. Yes, life has changed here. We look forward to life returning to being more normal, but we are extraordinarily well cared for. We are most appreciative, and I read these notes to Millicent last night, and the last thing I had said I was going to say was, there's absolutely nowhere else that we would rather be, and her immediate comment was, very true.